бижутерия продается. Там мед. Опять бижутерия. Вот. И сувениры делают.
This moment linger, they'll take me out at dawn, and I will die. With all my love, I place this wedding ring upon your finger. It won't be time.
So that's going to go into a bowl just like that, and even there's a beautiful kind of fresh smell from that, and obviously it's quite salty as well because it's so close to the sea. So that's going in there. Spring onions, you know, again you're talking about local, very easy to grow outside or else in any polytunnel, right? And again just very thin chiffonade or strips again to make it easy to eat. And again, things we typically serve with oysters would be like a mignonette dressing, so there would be kind of an acid in there, and then we would also kind of do very finely chopped shallots. So like all of the things that I'm using here are similar to that. So this is just onion, so I'm just presenting it almost in a different way. Another thing that you would have as well when you're serving oysters natural or oysters nature would be maybe a bang of Tabasco, yeah? So instead of Tabasco, I'm going to use just a red chili, okay? So with the red chili, just, and again, to be fair, this isn't local, right? But that doesn't mean that they can't be local, because they are, again, very easy to grow. You buy a chili plant, you put it up on your back window just so it can get a little bit of sun, give it room to grow, and you've got chilies galore, okay? I don't want this to be too spicy, and the spiciest part of the chili is the seeds, so I'm going to take them out, right? And put them to the side in my rubbish bin under there, yeah? And then I'm going to go maybe half that, right? And just slice it again really thinly, yeah? Or, you know, the less it has to travel and the less you have to do it, the better that it is. Okay, so all that's in there at the moment, I'm just going to check those. All that's in there is the breadcrumbs and 2 hard-boiled eggs, and then I'm going to take some parsley that I cut from just the pot that I had out the back before I came down. Yeah, and you know, sometimes with herbs and things like that, you know those pots that you get in the supermarkets? Some people just actually buy them and use them and then throw them into the bin. The minute I get them, I just put them into a bigger pot and allow them to continue to grow, and then you can be picking off of them for the rest of the year. Yeah, and at home now at the moment I've got sage that I did that with. I've got thyme and rosemary and parsley as well. Here, not specifically here, but on Facebook, about why do we struggle to find these things on our menus when we're going around Ireland. And we've got some of the most amazing produce that ever was, especially, you know, in relation to dairy, but especially seafood. but we struggle to find it. And I suppose the other thing is, us as chefs and us as restaurants and everything else, is we need people to look for it too. So it's a fright to God to think that a lot of the produce ends up going out of the country. So that's them, again, you know, quite simple, and into the oven the doors too. Right, and I'm just going to do one last hot one, because I found that I had some, and I think it'll go quite well, and it's just to try it, is I found that I had some black pudding in the fridge at home. So I said maybe black pudding and a little bit of the Kerry cow cheese, yeah? And just mix that together. Because normally we'd be very used of having dishes that would have scallops and black pudding. So then I thought, why not oysters and black pudding? And a little bit of cheese in there as well, just to give it a little bit of gratulation. Okay? And it's a bit like, you know, here's some I prepared earlier on, a bit like a green allen jobby. And it makes it easy. We put one.
One last thing, TJ, you mentioned about doing the chefing courses, culinary courses in Tralee. There's some short courses and evening courses.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Come on, guys! I see a range of techniques here. So some are opening on the table, some are opening in their hand. And the most important thing is they're clean. That's a great little oyster for John Moss to start anyway, so that's a good start. Sharon Sugar always goes fast, but which clean is the question. Connors just uses pure power here from Connors. No technique at all, just pure power. That's okay too.
Come on, make some noise!
Pick someone on you and cheer from there. Put them under pressure. There we go. Four open here for John Moss. And 4 for Sharon. Everyone's on 4 so far. You should be doing these in about 4 seconds an oyster. That's the pace you need to be able to set. We got 5 here for 6 now for John Moss, and they're looking well as well. They're looking clean, that's good. That's 6 for Sharon Sugar, it's neck and neck there. 7 now for Noel. Brothers falling behind, he's regretting every nice choice he ever made. When you get cut over the oysters, it's not normally the knife that does the damage, it's often the shell. Just watch the shell and put you. These are a little bit of moisture now.
And Stephen, you were saying being the fastest does not mean you're going to win, is it?
No, you can get 12 seconds of penalties realistically for each oyster, possibly even more if there's blood in the oysters. So just going fast is never good enough, but it does help, Murray. So we've got 3 left for Sharon here now. We've got 3 left for John Moss. He's flying it. We got a last one here for Noel. Noel is the fastest in the first round of here. Sharon's got 2 left now, she's flying through them. And John Moss is calm as you like. Not bothered at all, just flying through them. 1 left, last one for John Moss. Give him a cheer again. Sharon, the last one is up for Sharon. Well, cheer it on there, you're the best line. Come on, Sharon. Oh, that's so good. I might just start judging when I'm going on the right.
So Stephen, when you're judging, what are you looking for?
Oh, I'm looking for cuts. So if you chop the oyster, that's no good. You want the oyster basically with the top shell lifted off. That's what it should look like. Someone just came along. Well done, Sharon. Someone just came along and lifted the top shell off. So if there's cuts, you get a penalty. You don't want grit or shell on top of the oyster if you knock an oyster.
Блин, ветер. Такие карусели. Ку-ку. Ку-ку. Поехал. Быстро поехал. Что? Ты хочешь уезжать уже?
Мы поедем, да, и я за тобой потом приеду.
Хорошо, да. Приехали на фестиваль в Cromone. Сына, сюда посмотри. Да, что ты там рисуешь такое?
put it up here.